Yeah, and some water and some food. Because he could forget. Copy. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BIRDOPREY5.com, the new home of everything BIRDOPREY 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BIRDOPREY5 or on BIRDOPREY5.com.
It's the anti-checker.
We will return to your scheduled programming shortly, or we are currently experiencing technical difficulty.
Heart attack!
Well, that was easier than I expected. This is going to be a great day. And now, off to my first day of work on indoor.
What is going on, everybody? Michael J. Crawford, the anti-trucker here. And today, well, I had to cut the stream short this morning, and I thought I'd try to make it up by doing a little bit of a afternoon stream. And then Bird of Prey, well, we saw him attempting to kill things and doing a horrible job, so I will attempt to kill things in the same game and see if I can get a little further than he did in a short amount of time. So Thomas was first and threw a $1.99 in. That's why we just saw the old Stormtrooper versus Red Shirt battle. Thank you, Thomas. I truly appreciate it. Alex says, hi, Sembid. And then second, hi, good to see you. Alex Stromer says, greetings, anti-trucker and fellow nerds. Good to see you. Epic Bird says, almost first. DJ says, okay, fire it up. Hector says, so long, no see. Wow, that was confusing. James Pace is here, says, I'm here. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Commander Shran is here. Rambling Canuck is here. All is good and dandy, but TV and movies teach me that women can do all better. Well, that's true, of course. The whole stream was one giant string of quotes. Yeah, it was funny listening to Bird of Prey getting upset. Thomas says he got 2 ads before the stream. Well, that's weird. Although maybe if there were short ads or something, I know that, so I've seen 2 ads pop up a couple of times. Black Adam says, greetings, Mr. Treckleston. How was church? Did you have a good day? Days don't going okay. Church was good, but my back is sore. Just got back from taking the dog for a walk, and the dog is taking a nap. We just gave her a flea treatment. Yosef throws a couple of euros into the chat. Thank you. Says, Bird got 2, you get 2, I get 23. Hey, Auntie and Anti-Trigger. Hey, Auntie is actually not in her bed right here. She's downstairs in her little playpen because we put some flea treatment on so nobody can touch her for a few hours. But in the meantime, I will get everyone's favorite. Thank you so much, Joseph. I do appreciate it. Bird is here, says, I only slow because I was reading chats. Let's see. James Pace said, you see Patrick Stewart in the new Charlie's Angels trailer? Yes. I will tell you that can kind of confirm something I've been saying for a little while. People that are saying that, oh yeah, Discovery sucked, but Picard will be good because Patrick Stewart's in it. Patrick Stewart's in the reboot of Charlie's Angels, where they freaking took the one male character in the show and made him a woman. Because Charlie's Angels is not woke enough. So, yeah. I'm sorry, people. Patrick Stewart is a great actor. I am not knocking Patrick Stewart or his performance as Jean-Luc Picard. However, he is clearly not opposed to the full-on SJW platform. So please stop thinking that it's going to be different just because Patrick Stewart is involved. Sorry. All right, so if I missed the chat, I apologize because I got to get into the game here. I have never played this, just so you know. This is the first time I've gotten to this loading screen. I checked with Bird during the end of his stream to see what he was doing, and so I just followed exactly the path that he went. So I don't know anything about this except that it looks like, I know from the looks of things, Zone 10 is where Bird stopped because he figured he needed a flying machine to beat Zone 10. So that's what we got to try to get to here. So, Zone 1, and I don't know how this game works. I don't know anything about it. Okay. So, came to the end of a 4-year-long family search today with a guy with no kids, but it's an odd feeling to put an end, so sigh. Okay. Not sure what you mean there, Blackout. You were helping someone try to find family, but no luck. Tisk Tisk is Bird from the Mirror Universe. Okay, Marlena. And by the way, good to see you, Marlena. John says, Picard is a Remainer, not a sign. A Remainer, not a sign of common sense. I'm not sure what you mean there, but all right. So it says, first, build some wooden blocks on the source cube. Next, select some wheels and attach them wherever you please. Place them on the ground with V. Press that, then accelerate using the up and down. I guess that's the. Well, I assume that's the up and down keys. I'm not sure. All right. So first, we need to put some wood on. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So. Let's see. Steering hinge, brace, small wooden block. All right. Let me see. I have no idea what I'm doing, just so you guys know. I'm not pretending that I'm good at this. I was tracking my granddad's favorite cousin's search came to an end today. Ah, gotcha. Jake, Luke, Picard, Orange Man Bad. Yes, that is exactly what we are going to get. Is Jake, Luke, Picard. Which is sad, but that's just the way it goes. Alright, so we'll put that out. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's see. We'll put wheels. Alright. Well, that was easy. So, Edgetracker, can you just do a live stream and ignore this game? I could, but, you know, that kind of takes the point of it away. You don't like the game? Bird with an eye patch. That would be hilarious. Don't make a burning cross like Bird did. No, I have no intention on making a bird a burning cross. I did see that BIRDOPREY did in fact make a burning cross. All right, so now we have a different scenario here where there's I guess the trick here is that the windmill is not on the ground level, so we need to do something to take it out up there. So let's take a look at weaponry. What do we got here? Repeating crossbow, vacuum block. Oh yeah, that's the one that Bird says makes him want to go to the bathroom. Bomb, remote grenade, explosive rocket, flaming ball, and boulder. Well, oh, cannon looks nice. All right, so let's put a cannon there, cannon there, cannon there. We might have to put some extra weight on the back. Bird, okay. Now, I'm not going to say Bird of Prey is a racist. Yeah, that's not good. How do we start over? Anybody know? Well, I killed the chickens, and I don't know. How do you fire the cannon? Boy, those chickens just explode when you hit them. I have no idea how to fire. How do you fire your weapons? Bird, how do you fire the weapons on your thing? If you want a real challenge, do this only 2 wheels like I did. Yeah, I'm sure you did it with only 2 wheels. But Bird, first, tell me how to fire the weapons. And then dear God, miss that. The one day Bird is modeling David Duke fashion accessories, the next day he's burning I know. It's kind of scary, actually. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So, nobody put wood on fire and then build a cross. Yes, I'm not going to, but I need space. Okay. No, space just resets it. Yeah, thanks, Bird. But how do I fire the weapons? What is the point of this game? Western Frontier Lake. I'm not sure. Let's see. Drill. Let's see. Default, find skins, manage packs. But I don't know. Bird made a penis for this 2-wheel and tall front. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Each weapon is different. How hover over when you put them on. Okay. That's not doing anything, Bird. Let's try that. Okay, square in the top corner and top left. Top left? What are you talking about? Yeah, so I'm a little stuck here. Well, I have way too many cannons, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Bring mouse over a different block. Yeah, no, but it doesn't show me anything. It just shows me where the cannon would be. Not sure if you heard, Anna, that Star Wars missing girl's missing sister had passed away. Jeremy of Geese and Gainer set up a GoFundMe for his family. Thank you for letting us know, Eric. I did not know that. I am truly sorry to hear that. If you have the link to the GoFundMe, Eric, you can go ahead and put it in the chat right now, and one of my mods will make sure that it's approved if it blocks it, because that's something that, I have no problem with. Bird Prey says Skype. What, you want to call me on Skype? You can call me on Skype. If you want to call me on Skype. Let's see. Explosive oh, okay. T to launch the explosive rocket. Okay, C to fire cannon. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And so, wow. So let's put a couple of explosive rockets back here to try and balance out the weight. All right. Well, the rockets didn't work out too well. Okay, so I think we're making some progress here. John wants to know what the cause of death. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, let's see. Hey, Joe.
Hey, it was just easier than typing. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so how do I get rid of blocks on here? Do I hit, okay, delete?
You hit X. You bring the mouse over it and hit X or backspace.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, now the square in the top left is what resets it, if you needed to. Now it's a play button. Well, I guess I'm looking at the screen 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right, so we got... How do I get to, let's see, weaponry blocks? All right, so if we want to put a small wooden block here and here, and then we go back to weapons, and we take Ooh, shrapnel cannon. That's nice. All right.
Okay, but as for how to fire the weapons, if you go to weapons
Mm-hmm.
and you bring the mouse over one but don't click it, it tells you what key, like on something you shoot.
Right.
Like bring the mouse over the
Oh, can you
cannon or
only
the
fire
flamethrower.
once?
Well, yes, really. Like the flamethrowers will fire for 15 seconds and stop. The cannon probably only gets one shot.
Gotcha.
Or per shot, what did it say? X? Like like highlight something else, then go back to it.
Right. Right. I
Okay.
managed to blow up the building. I don't know if you saw.
I did not yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're using 4 wheels and a cannon.
What's
So
you got a problem
that's.
with 4 wheels on
I'm
a
just
cannon?
saying it's kind of cheating. I used only 2 wheels and
How
no
is
weapon.
it cheating to follow the instructions of the game?
I didn't even know there were weapons at this point in the game. I was just using wheels and wooden blocks.
Well, just because you're too dumb to look at the fact that there's weapons at the bottom doesn't mean it's cheating for me to actually use them. It just means that I figured it out before you.
Okay. So you know how to launch weapons and that stuff now?
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to hang up and enjoy the stream.
All right, Joe.
Take care.
Bye. There
Hail
you go.
Kuroga.
What?
Hail Kuroga.
Oh, go away. Can't believe he said that. All right. So this is multiplayer. Apparently there is a multiplayer aspect to it, but I have no idea how that works. Okay, so let's see. So on this one, wow, the steering on this is really wonky. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. Why do the animals just frickin' explode when you hit them? I mean, that's just weird. The animals seriously just explode. There we go. Black. I can't check Discord where I have the game, or where I have when I have the game running. Black Adam. Bird complaining about cheating. I know that's like pot kettle. Seriously. Now I know I'm on. I'm going to zone 3 now, I think, and by this point in Bird's stream, he was still in zone 1 probably. Put the weapons in the middle to equal out the weight. Well, first I got to figure out what I'm doing here. All right, so now I got to destroy those 2 buildings, but it looks like there's people protecting the building. Yeah, that didn't help. Okay. So they have a bomb there. They explode when you set them on fire, too. What explodes? I missed it. Let's see. Dale says, well, I can understand people being skeptical about things they say online. Sometimes it's better to just not say anything and watch them say something ignorant and regret it. Except that they never regret it. That's the big problem. They ate the rocks from the apple. They ate the rocks from the apple. Track reviewer, I'm not sure what you're talking about. AJ, you're a 50-ton cannon. You're a 50-ton cannon driving around. That's why animals explode. No, the animals just, you barely bump them and they just explode. This is the zone he killed Mrs. Anti-Checker. This is the zone he killed Mrs. I didn't kill him. What? Only the back building's not the castle. Right, but you have to get, do you have to get through the castle, or can you just like forget about that and drive around it? Like, so you're saying that like dum-da-dum-da-dum. So just kind of ignoring those guys. Whoops. Well, I managed to blow up a tree. Bird killed Mrs. Antitrekker? How did Bird kill Mrs. Antitrekker? That now I gotta know that. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We will get rid of the cannon. And we'll put a rocket on there. Okay, that works. So that stops the arrows. Then we can take our time without having to worry about the archers. So that's good. Now all we got to do is figure out a way to take out the upper tower. Or the windmill. Problem is that with that one, I should have put a cannon on there too. Alright, so now I know what to do. So that worked as far as getting things started. So we are then going to, can we, yeah, probably can't put a cannon on there too, can I? Why would I want a crossbow that fires down? How does that make any kind of sense? Let's see. Flamethrower. Alright, we'll try that. And let's see. So to fire the flamethrower is Y. And to fire our rocket is T. What? I demand a recount. Alright. That's better. Alright, so now... Oh, it looks like I already destroyed 2 of the buildings, so that's good. Oh, great. So now I'm size-centered and I can't... Oh, man, that just sucks. I'm gonna... Yeah, that didn't go well. Hey, I did it. All right. Luke Fovark is in the house. Good to see you, Luke. What's this game? It's in the title of the live stream. BIRDOPREY was playing it on his live stream. It's a very simple game. It's on sale right now on Steam for $4.99 American. So, Besiege is the game. So I had to click away, and that makes that go away. It's a neat little game, very basic. You just basically have to, you're given something that you have to siege, and so you have to build something to do it. Kill 70% of everybody, and you're completely surrounded. Well, isn't that a treat? So I'm going to assume... Yeah, that's not going to go. Let's see. If I... Okay, people explode too. Oh, there's our 2-wheeled thing. All right, there we go. Bird, you wanted 2 wheels? There we go. I've got 2 wheels going. So people just explode when you run them over, it looks like. Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. All right. That's better than Birdie didn't kill those guys. He didn't kill anyway. So you're praising Antitrekker for killing more people than he had to? Well, yeah. Yes, Bird did do that level on a 2-wheel crooked penis vehicle. Of course he did. That's just Bird, of course. All right, so let's do this. This actually seems like a pretty straightforward level. What we'll do, I believe... is build a frame around the outside. I don't know if it'll let me do this, but we'll try. this is going to work. All right. So now we have a square frame. We go to weaponry. And we'll just, let's see, there's got to be, yeah, we'll just do our basic metal blades. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to survive this. Can't put them on the front, but I can put them in the back. Okay. Well, no, you can't put them in the front. All right. Oh, come on. How are they surviving? Well, that didn't go over that well. All right, so that did not go well. So we need something, it looks like, a little more maneuverable. Well, we'll try this. We'll just take off some of the blades. That's a little better. But unfortunately, that one soldier that got stuck inside ruined it. Now the whole thing's... How does the thing just fall apart? That's just crazy. All right. So, making progress here. I wonder if... Let's try this. I wonder, can we... do this. Well, we did a little better. Didn't quite get them all. That's more killy. You need to brace it. Yeah, try saw blades. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. So that was entirely by accident. I accidentally double tapped on the space bar. So let's do this. We'll get rid of all this crap. Better, but not quite. So this really is a suicide game, it looks like. Where's a lightsaber when you need? You are so right. Get rid of that all around. Just put flamethrowers on all sides. Yeah, that's. Why are they still shooting when I'm dead? All right, so obviously the blades that are just hanging in the air are not going to do us any good. So let's just start over here. Oh, didn't Bird say you could? There was a button I could hit to reset. Oh well. Was it? Now we're. We'll just get rid of everything here. All right. Use bombs. Yeah, bombs I saw were not working very well for you. However, what we're going to do is, let's go to blocks. And we'll do, I don't know what's the difference between a log block. Alright, and then where is, let's see, swivel joint hinge. Alright, locomotion. We'll go there. We'll go large wheel. So this, oh, except we need to be able to steer the stupid thing. Dr. Alex is here, just off to bed. All right, doctor, good to see you, my friend. Does it say how many people you killed? No, that's the thing. I couldn't figure it out. I could not see how many people were actually killed, which is kind of a shame. So if we put circular saws on the wheels, that always makes for a fun time. And we put drills on the front. Again, always a party. Wow. What the heck? It just, I mean, it's killing people, but that, how, what? Somebody explain that one. Why is it just running around at random? I really don't understand. I mean, I'm still killing people. I mean, I could possibly hit the goal here eventually. I mean, yeah, drills seem to be a little problematic, to say the least. But so I'm very confused as to. There we go. That I'm dangerously close to hitting the goal here. You hit a landmine? There are landmines in the game? Well, nobody told me about landmines. Spinning Spock mode. Yeah, it's like the drills are just like that. Look at that. I came so close to beating it with a destroyed craft here. So, with that, we're gonna, with what we've learned there, we're going to do this. Put that there. Put that there. Go to weaponry. So we'll see if we can do anything this time. So, yeah, sorry, Darren, I didn't see you sent me a message. I'm just trying to one-up BIRDOPREY, although not doing a particularly good job of it, as you can see. My vehicle is just randomly doing stuff, but it's, you know, it is killing people and totally violating the laws of physics while doing it. The drills all spin the same way and throw off the centrifugal balance. That's... Get right in the middle of self-destruct. I can't even... Oh, whoa, whoa. There's a... There we go. There we go. Yeah, go get them. Go get them, guys. That's it. We're almost to our goal. Look at that. We did it. Suck on that, bird. Suck on that. Yes, we'll try spinning. That's a neat trick. That's what we learned in this game. Spinning is indeed a neat trick that actually works. All right, old mining site. All right, so let's see. Steal and deliver iron ore? How do you steal the iron ore? So that didn't do anything. So obviously my suicide drill attack is not going to work on this one. But I'm not even sure how to get the... I mean, I assume that those two things that look like beryllium spheres are the iron ore they're talking about. But I don't know how to get them. All right, so... let's see. You said was there a button you said that resets it? Erase blocks. Free build mode. Reset camera. I thought there was you need to move those two balls to the center. Yeah, that's what I figured, but I'm just... Let me... All right. So obviously we don't need drills. We don't need actually any weapons of any kind on this one from the looks of it. So we just need a basic vehicle that's capable of pushing these beryllium spheres. By the way, before I do, did anyone notice how my Seth MacFarlane video got blocked by HBO? Well, I decided to do nothing, and they spontaneously decided to unblock it. Thank you, HBO. That's really weird. What the actual heck, man? That is winning by scorched earth method. Hey, if it works, it freaking works. All right, so let's see. So we'll do the log block to set up our basic frame. For locomotion, we're going to put steering hinges. And we'll actually offset that a little bit on the back. So, oh, I'm sideways, aren't I? Dang it. Stupid me. All right. Let's do it correctly this time. And go back to blocks, log blocks for the front and back. We'll do a small wooden block for kind of an axle. We're going to offset the back because we're going to put a little extra weight on the front. And then we go to locomotion and steering hinge. We're going to put steering hinges on all four this time, hopefully making it a little more maneuverable. And we'll do a large wheel on all four. Don't do four-wheel steering. Is that you're saying that's a bad idea? Well, you know, Bird, considering that Mr. Two Wheels are the only way to go, I'm going to try the four-wheel steering. Weird indeed. Well, on that note, good night. All right, Doctor, you take care of yourself. And I'm glad that HBO decided to be spontaneously nice to you. All right, and we're just going to kind of put a little bit of a battering ram on the front here. All right, let's see. Wow. Yeah, that... What the heck? Who builds these things? Well, there we go. We got one of them. How does this even work? This doesn't make any sense at all. But I did it. Yeah, the rear wheel should be turning in the opposite direction. You're right. So obviously the four-wheel steering doesn't work. Thank you for attempting to help me there, Bird, although I thought you were just trying to sabotage me. But as you can see, because Turtistan is so freaking awesome, even that's twice now where a broken vehicle was still able to complete the level. All right, so now we got to destroy what looks like a monolith, which means we're going to need a ranged attack. That's going to be tricky. All right, so for this one, obviously, first thing we're going to do is, yeah, that's the funny thing is, Thomas, is that despite the fact that I had a two vehicles that were completely wrong for the mission. Managed to get it to work. All right. Where is my cursor? Why can't I see it? I can move. Oh, there we go. Well, no, I can kind of see it. All right. Wow, that was weird. My cursor was just like disappeared. All right, get rid of that. All right. And so now we'll just put regular old wheels on the back without anything there. Built by skilled Italian artisans. They make beautiful vehicles. They kind of fall apart. Yes, they absolutely do. All right, so now we're going to need some kind of ranged attack to get up there. So let's take a look at our weapons. I mean, I'm thinking repeating crossbow is a possibility. Flamethrower is a possibility. Cannon is definitely a possibility. Let's see. And J-Roar says, just saw a trailer, still have a chill up my spine. It's a rare trailer that makes you feel like you're there. What trailer is that, J-Roar? What did I miss? Oh, about Midway? I didn't hear about that. Alright, so we obviously, I think we're supposed to make a catapult or something, but let's take a look at mechanical. Decoupler, slider, piston, spinning block, grabber, simple rope and winch. Let's see. Oh, there's armor. That one, let's see. Oh, those are handy. But what I'm really looking for is how do you make a catapult? That's what I'm not sure. And her fellow nerds, could you say a prayer for my wife? She is flying back from Ecuador tonight. Last flight was canceled due to engine trouble. Absolutely, Stromer. I certainly hope she makes it back in one piece for you. And boy, I know I would. You know, it's like there's nothing worse than having your wife traveling without you because you always worry. I mean, let's be real. Airplanes going down are extremely rare. So if the other one had engine trouble, well, that's actually statistically works in her favor because that means that chances are the plane she's on now will not have trouble. Don't use power wheels for both either front or back for best control. Well, I don't have any power wheels on here, I don't think. All right, so if we can't... I wonder what the range of the cannon is. I don't know. So let's do this. If we want to balance things... This is probably a bad idea. Alright, and now let's go to weapons and put cannons. Alright. That did nothing. But I think I'm on the right track. So if the cannons were just higher up, then that would have worked. Oops, did it again. All right, so let's see if we want to make the cannons higher. So let's go back to blocks, and we'll get a nice log block, and can't. See if that's high enough. There are actually 2 movies coming out dealing with Midway, Midway and Dauntless. Of course. It's funny how that works, is that all of a sudden, multiple studios will get the same idea at around the same time. Okay, so why can't I mount the cannon on there? I can put flamethrowers on there, but that's not going to do me any good. What about missiles? No. Alright. Well, that's not good. Cool looking, but didn't work. Alright. Wall of cannons just got 10 feet higher. So I'm trying to fit. This one's going to be a tricky one. Yeah, definitely. This is a tricky one, I gotta say. Yeah, Al Bundy says Anna's sister is dead. Yes, we heard about that. Unfortunately, I know that Geeks and Gamers said there's a GoFundMe. I don't know the detailed information on that, but absolutely, I encourage people to support. And of course, if you see Go Star Wars Girl or that Star Wars Girl online, make sure that you send her some encouraging thoughts. She's obviously going through an incredibly tough time right now. So I can't, I'll be honest with you. It's my wife lost her sister last year, and it's one of those things you expect to lose your grandparents. You expect eventually to lose your parents, but to lose a sibling, that's tough. And I don't know about that Star Wars Girls. I think, if I remember correctly, it was her younger sister, and that's the same case with my wife. My wife's sister that passed away last year is 5 years younger than my wife. So, that's not... it's a very difficult thing to cope with. All right, so how do you launch things in this game? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's got to be, like, a catapult. I mean, because they have flaming ball, boulders, these grenades and stuff. It looks like they're supposed to be launched via catapult. Luke says, what happened to her? I thought she was missing. I don't know. I didn't find out anything until just a little while ago when someone said it in this chat. So, and here's the thing. As far as cause of death or whatever, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. The important thing is for that Star Wars girl to just, she needs to grieve and work it out, and that's going to be an incredibly difficult thing for her to do. There's no, I don't think that anybody would doubt that is something that you don't want to have to deal with. Yesterday, that Star Wars girl posted a tweet by some a-hole who said he wished her sister was dead. See, people like that, the internet trolls are among the absolute worst of humanity. And, I know since it's Sunday, I'll even get into the religious thing for just a second here. And that is that we talk about Captain Ron Thing says she's been missing for 7 days, not looking good, dude. Well, actually, apparently she's dead. So, yeah. But anyway, so in religious circles, thank you, Thomas, for putting that Star Wars girl's Twitter in there. Absolutely, everybody should go there, give her some support, throw some love. And in fact, I will do that right now while we are streaming. Let me get rid of this stupid Skype. All right, so here is that Star Wars girl's reply. So yeah, she tweeted out, my little sister Ellen passed away. Thank you to everyone for all your help and support. I'm so broken. I love her so much. I always will. That is really rough. And so, You know I can't spell. I don't even know what to say there. But I think that's good. So, anybody else, though, to that Star Wars girl, you know, send her a tweet. Just let her know that you're thinking about her. You know, and to the trolls out there, anybody that thinks it's funny when someone is going through something like this to post some kind of joke or what they think is a joke about how they wish someone was dead or some crap like that. You know what? Those people are the... okay, so here's what I was saying about the religious side of things. People try to say, a common argument when people talk about Christianity is to say that Christians believe that if not for Christianity, or if not for God, that people would just be these horrible, depraved, evil beings. And when I look at internet trolls that are willing to say things like, you know, I hope your sister's dead when someone's missing, proves the point. And why do I say that? Because the internet is the only place that people can truly speak their mind unfiltered and unafraid of the repercussions. The reason that most people act civilized is because they are afraid of what would happen if they voiced what they're really thinking. They're afraid of what the repercussions of that might be. On the internet, that's not a problem. You can say whatever the hell you want and nobody can do anything to you, right? Especially, I mean, granted, if you're a content creator on YouTube, it's a little different because you guys know what I look like, you know my name, that kind of thing. But for your average person, like, for example, Wesley Crusher, and I'm not saying Wesley would do anything bad like this, because I've talked to Wesley, he's a good guy, and Wesley's been helping us with the Space Engineer server. But Wesley Crusher is clearly not this guy's name, right? Same with BIRDOPREY 5, Captain Ron Think. You know, anybody can put whatever identity they want out there, and they can say anything they want, and then what happens when people are left to their own devices? This kind of crap. People say, and look at frickin' Facebook. I don't even log into Facebook anymore because it has been turned into such a cesspool of hate. And I'm sorry, but if you don't believe it, then you're just fortunate enough to live in a bubble where none of your friends are like typical frickin' people. Because you have all these people saying how Donald Trump is the worst human being. Oh, I wish Donald Trump were dead. Oh, all these Trump supporters are horrible, rotten, evil people. Oh, look at how... And then on the flip side, you have people saying the same crap about Obama and all that. And so, you know, it really does go that way. People are kind of depraved in their hearts. And the only reason we are not, it's because we're afraid of societal repercussions of not being civilized. That's the advantage of civilization, is that we tend to behave more civilized. But at our core, no, we're not. We're not good. And internet trolls, in my opinion, are the ultimate proof of that. And, you know, I've gotten a few trolls, and some of them saying some incredibly vile things. And, you know, I can tolerate a lot, but, like, when somebody starts going after my family or something, well, then it's over. Yeah, I don't know what the spring is supposed to do. Yeah, it didn't seem to do anything. Made the sheep explode. So what was the point of that spring? I don't get it. Suspension, slider. Let's see. Wesley is Auntie's little secret? Okay. Not sure what you mean there. Let's see. Small torch. Water cannon. Alright, so we'll try... Yeah, this one's got me a little stumped. No, she said she might... Let's see. Yeah, I did say this morning I might stream again, Mr. Miles. So yeah, take that. And I wasn't actually going to, but then that whole thing with BIRDOPREY and him thinking that he could play this game. And by the way, Wesley saying a majority of Christians are not Christ-like. Yes, I agree with that too. So, and that's the thing, is that identifying as a Christian and actually being one are two very, very different things, which is unfortunate. All right, let's see. Grip pad. What does a grip pad do? Oh, I know what the grip pad makes it so that you can hold on to something, right? But how do you launch something? Kurogan turned its anywhere has casualties surviving the Mongol invasions. Yes. Your new troll hit today's church life. Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah, exactly. It's not that one dude that says the same freaking dumb comment on all of my videos. Let me go there real quick and see what we got here. Bear with me. And go to my channel. All right. Yeah, so this is a great example of that, right? So here's this dude and saying, stop posting crap, you lazy fat F. Go get a job, Tubby. Now, he says basically the same comment on all of my videos, right? Now, I'll be completely honest. I could end this right now. It would be very, very easy to make him go away. There's a few things I can do. I can block him, and I can report him to YouTube for for hate speech or threatening behavior. And since he's posting this on every one of my videos, yes, that is harassment. Wesley, I think you missed where I said what my real name was. Sorry, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. So the funny thing is, yeah, if we go to this idiot's channel, yeah, he has 8 subscribers, right? And he's subscribed to what? It looks like about 10 channels. I'm one of them. I don't know why he subscribed to me. Granted, the Harvey Zone and Nerdrotic Live are, both those guys know me and mention me every once in a while. Maybe that's where you heard of it. But, yeah, and James, I did figure out the DVR. So, yeah. Left Foot Media, let's see. Kind of wrong thing. Look at Anti-Trucker. He's no atheist. He's responding. What did Captain Wrong think? We should all laugh at him. Most Christians believe in churchianity. That's actually more. There's a lot of truth to that. That's why I go to the church that I do. But yeah, Left Foot Media, Dave calling Donald Trump, heck, a lot of personalities and YouTubers are believers of some sort. That's true, Luke. But the thing is that. And this is a problem, is that a lot of people will say that they just they say they're a Christian, but then they behave in ways that are the exact opposite of what Christ teaches. And that's a problem. So yeah. And yes, BIRDOPREY's last name is AOC. So anyway, so this idiot is subscribed to me and a few others. He comes on to all of my videos and wants to insult me, and I'm sure that he's like just expecting me to make a big deal out of it or something, or get really mad. That's what he wants. Honestly, and here, I'll even say it right here. Let's see. Thank you once again for your kind words. See. Now, I'll tell you, if this guy keeps it up, eventually I'll report him. But for the most part, I don't care. But that's the way people are. They think that that's hilarious. They think that, that kind of thing is fun, right? And whatever. And so, yeah. You mentioned me not use my real name, and I said it was Wesley J. Crawford. I live in your basement. When can I come out? You can't, because I don't, well, it's really a crawl space, not a basement, but yeah. Is that the guy that flagged your videos? Could be. I have no idea, and that's the thing that kind of pisses me off with the false flagging type of thing, is that the simple truth is that I have no way of ever knowing who it was that actually did the false flag. And so that is rather annoying. So I'm going to put some weight on the back and see if I can make something like that. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a try. Put a All right. Well, that didn't work. Andrew, was the response to Captain Wrong think about that Twitter is somehow full of atheists? Besides that, don't overlook the number of innocent, innocuous comments Twitter drags every day. Yeah, that, and here's the thing. I think that some people, and I know there are some Christians that believe this, is they think that, atheists are inherently bad people or something. And, I certainly don't believe that. I know that there are people that do, and that kind of thinking is just as stupid as thinking that everybody who's a Christian is good. And that's something that, we tend to lose sight of, because we always think what we're doing is good and what they are doing is bad. I wonder what the water cannon does. Let's try that. Well, except why can't we put the water cannon on there? Well, that's stupid. I can't mount the water cannon up here, but I can mount the frickin' cannon up here. Well, now it won't let me. Oh, okay, it won't let me mount that high. It's too high. Dang it. I got it. All right, so let's. Did someone delete that troll comment? Can't see it anymore. I don't know. Maybe somebody reported it. If somebody reported it, it might have been deleted by YouTube. Let me go back there. And all right, so going back to that stream. Yeah, his comment is gone. Let's see. Confirmation bias is such that if you fall down an inflammatory discussion every day, you'll be in the mindset that the platform is a toxic cesspool, while chances are it's full of cat pics. But here's the thing, Luke, is that people, why is Antrick skipping so many comments? Sorry, Mr. Miles, it's actually just because I've been playing this game and it's hard for me to look back and forth. So yeah, since his comment is gone without a trace, because it doesn't say like comment deleted or something like that, I'm going to assume that either somebody reported it, I didn't, but maybe somebody did, and so YouTube, in fact, oh gosh, now I can't remember what his channel name is. So, oh well, not like I have him saved. But yeah, who knows? All right, so let's do this. If we go here. And go to blocks. Oh, come on. Can't we put blocks down there? You can't, but okay, there we go. Come on, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This is going to be a wonky looking vehicle, that's for sure. Ah. Hey, Joe.
Hey. Okay.
So you tell me that this is that by weird thing here is not going to work?
If you at the very top menu, if you hit that down pointing arrow with the line under it, that will lower it to the ground.
Oh.
But don't lower it to the ground until you put wheels on it. Okay, because you can't put the wheels on once it's at the ground.
Gotcha.
Then you can build higher.
Well, that would have been nice to know. All right.
Okay, also another thing, well, two things. To the left of that is the rotate option. Now, you don't need to rotate this, but if you clicked on it and dragged your mouse left or right, you could rotate the whole machine, 180 degrees, however much. It's a free rotate. And then one more to the left, the 4 arrows. If you click on that, you can move the machine in 3D. So if you're too close to the front and you have room in the back, you can back the machine up and put more stuff on in the front, or you can move it left or right, up or down.
Gotcha.
So those controls come in handy.
Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate the information.
You're welcome.
And so if you want to hang up, you can, because I'm in the game, and so hanging up is a pain.
Okay, take care.
All right, bye. All right, so, that's not good, but that gives me an idea. Yeah, what we're going to do here is, and let's see, you keep taking that scam call. Yeah, I know. Those Kurogan telemarketers are just getting more and more aggressive. They're really annoying. Especially since, Kurogan, their only export is lies. I mean, seriously, that's all they export is lies. All right, and now, I need steering and wheel. If this actually works, I'm going to be amazed. Well, that did absolutely nothing. Although I'm on the right track. All right, so the water cannons don't do jack. However, the cannons, I think, will do better at this angle. Oops, too soon. Bird already done with this level. I know this. I tell you, this one's got me stuck. Captain Rank, do you have any hope that the Picard show will be good? In the words of Gandalf, just a fool's hope. Whoops. Well, that didn't quite go right. Let's see. Man, Bird, how did you beat this level? I'm really, this one's getting me good here. All right, so we'll put a couple of flamethrowers in here and see if that helps. Did it! There we go. Finally. Entry. Most people are everyday loving dads, moms, children, working single adults who are looking for a healthy relationship. It's easy to forget or only see their flaws. They are more than that. Oh, and that's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, I'm not saying that people are always going to do the wrong thing. However, at the end of the day, people, when left to their own devices, will do whatever the hell they feel like. And if there's really no moral constraints and no fear of being caught, for lack of a better term, people will do horrific things and just think it's funny. All right, so now let's see. Where is it the trash can? That's what was suggested to clear. Yeah, destroy machine, destroy, yes. All right, so we need to use explosives to destroy that, at least 40% of that building. Okay. So explosives are what we must use. And let's see. We'll go right to weapons. And actually, we'll do this. Let's see. Well, actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and put mechanical. No, was it? Where was it? Was it blocks? Okay, yeah. Let's see. If this actually works, I'm going to be amazed. All right, so this one is really. My understanding is if all humans need social interactions to care, that's why foreigners living far away don't concern themselves much with their neighbors. Kurogan's expert refugees too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But only when Bird forgets to destroy the bridges. And so Kuroga is just such a horrifically bad place. And most of the Kurogans, to be honest with you, are horrible people. And so, yeah. Well, it looks like we can't mount the rockets there. Well, that sucks. Let me see something real quick. Oops. Alright. Well, that sucks. Alright. These rockets seem very imprecise. But we'll try it. And let's do this. And go to blocks and go here. Whoops. Well, that was close. Now let's examine the interwebs and the devices used to access it. Most of them don't involve physical interaction with other people, thus creates a large emotional distance. Yes, but you see, once again, Luke, my supposition on that is that, and the emotional distance is not surprising in any way, but the simple fact is that the separation that you're talking about not only creates an emotional distance, but makes it so that you can act without fear of reprisal. So, for example, part of the reason that when somebody pisses you off, you don't just punch them in the face is because they will punch you back if you do, or they will sue you, or you will be arrested, right? So, one thing that it's is an absolute fact, and is that there's such a thing as a deterrent, right? We will not do X because of the consequences. Now, if the consequences are perceived to be non-existent or not extremes, then we will go ahead and do the thing we're not supposed to do. How many of us speed on a regular basis, going over the speed limit, right? Now, that's illegal. You shouldn't do it, but most people choose to do it because they're confident they're either not going to get caught, or if they do, they'll try to talk their way out of it or whatever. They're not overly concerned about the consequences. Same thing with jaywalking and other what we would call minor crimes, right? People do that stuff all the time because they don't fear the consequences. And yes, just like doing the stupid driving and stuff like how many times do you see somebody cuts you off while you're driving, and when you look in their car, they're blabbing on their phone, or worse, texting someone with their phone, right? And that's a stupid thing to do. It's an inconsiderate thing to do, and it's a very dangerous thing to do, but they're not fearful of the consequences, so they do it anyway. And BIRDOPREY says, serious criminals don't think about the consequences. You're right, and that is the sign of a deranged mind. So, for example, if you were an evil dictator of a small, suffering country, and you just use your power to make the people suffer even more, well, then you're a dictator. And you're probably from Kuroga. Let's see. Man, this is I'm probably going to have to go with like the explosives here. The number of bar fights and wars in human history disagrees with you. The number of bar fights and wars in human history. People don't refrain themselves inherently. Sure they do. But here's the thing. You start talking about bar fights. Well, guess what alcohol does? Why do you think so many people get violent when they drink too much? Because alcohol doesn't make a passive person violent. What it does is it affects the person's judgment. It makes it so that the person is less likely to stop and think about the consequences, and so they just go ahead and do whatever it is they feel like doing, and in some cases that means, hey, let's go punch this guy in the face. And so yes, bar fights are actually an example of that. People do go face-to-face to solve issues. Sometimes, yes. Let's see. If they don't want to suffer, they should not have been born. Yeah, very true. But I know that's your attitude about Kuroga because you are a sick, twisted, evil person. Let me see. Go back to blocks. This is probably going to fail miserably, but it's worth a try. We'll try this. So we'll go. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I will. If it does, that'll be cool. All right. And go back to can I hold them in place with these things? We'll find out. Go back to weapons and bombs. Come on. What's your problem? All of a sudden it's having weird issues. Come on, there we go. Will it work? Well, we'll find out. Wow. Thinking about jaywalking is a capital offense in Caroga. I'm not surprised. How are you supposed to use the bombs if they explode just from your vehicle being placed? That doesn't even make sense. When I drink too much, I just want pizza and a comfy couch. Well, that sounds good. So if alcohol inhibits judgment, can you explain Antifa? Because as far as I can see, they no. Antifa, yeah. In fact, because I just watched the video of Antifa attacking that reporter in Portland, Oregon, Thomas Potts was talking about on BIRDOPREY's stream. And yes, why do you think they're wearing frickin' masks? To hide from the repercussions of their actions. They're doing what they want to do, but they don't want to suffer the consequences of it. Well, that did nothing. You were in the air. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So I need to, like Bird was saying, to lower it. Wait, how? I thought he said this arrow up. No? That's the time scale. I know he said there was an arrow with a line under it. I thought he meant this one. Oh, it must be in this. Set machine on ground. There we go. All right, let's go back to the bombs. Oh, man. Antifa is being protected by the media and in Portland mayor. They know there's no consequence. That's true as well. And that's the thing. If the police in an area, and I feel sorry for the Portland police. Let me tell you, and as a person who lived in Portland for a long time, I truly feel bad for the Portland PD because they have to work in impossible conditions. They are basically told to not enforce the law, which of course is their freaking job. All right, so we'll try the grenades, see if that works better. If I can place them. Come on. What is your deal? Why can't you... Jeez, what is wrong with this game sometimes? All right, so we'll go back to the... Because if I put a bomb... Hey, it actually didn't... Well, it's... Okay. Well, that's progress. There we go. Oh, man, that took way too long. They need to be taught the lesson on an immediate manner in the moment of action. Maybe the front... well... I don't know why the bomb would go off with it just sitting there, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so I remember watching Bird do this one, which I thought it was really funny to watch, but I wonder... Yeah, wow. That didn't go well. All right, so let's delete this. And we'll put my favorite weapon on the front here. And then, let's see. Well, let me try something. Okay, so that's... Where are you going? All right. Law enforcement in situations completely one side. Yeah, Portland police. Yeah, those guys, man, poor guys. Let's see. Spinning Spock machine time. Yes, this is definitely a good situation for spinning Spock machine, which is why we're setting up here. Let's see. So we go back to blocks. And we'll put this here. We need to balance out some weight. I wonder if we want to be really, really stupid. This could actually work, but if it does, that's horrible. We do need some forward propulsion, I think. So let's get some wheels on here. Well, that didn't help. All right, so whoops. Well, we need to be able to store. Put an automatic cannonball launcher on your machine. How do you do that? Let's call this machine the Drill Sergeant. That's a great name for this one. I think Luke. That is it. This is the Drill Sergeant. All right, so we need a steering gimbal. Wow, that didn't help. It just completely flew apart. However, the good news is that parts of it are attacking the troops, so we'll see if we get anywhere. Although it doesn't look like nearly enough. There we go. Come on, get them, guys. That's what I like to see. Chop up those troops. Thomas has got to go to work. All right, my friend, you take care. Wow, can't see anything. Wow, whoa, what the heck? Sky view there. So I don't think that's quite what we need. Wonder, if we get rid of these. Well, that actually did some damage there. I did it! Wow. What's everyone overcompensating for? I tell you, yeah, that's being pretty bad. But it worked. It actually worked. So this is the one that BIRDOPREY gave up on. Obviously, that's not going to do any good. All right, so we'll give this one a try, and then after that, we'll wrap it up here. All right, so we need flight. Flying black, huh? Okay. I got an idea on what to do here. Yes, I know. Destroy the monument. I get it. Let's see. Alright, and then let's see, we put, I have no idea if this is going to work. Alright, so first we'll just try. Okay, so that, but how do you steer it? That's the problem. Trying to figure out how the steering works. Yes, and Surf, you're right. The game is stupid, but it is fun. And ultimately, isn't that what games are supposed to be? So if I... Yeah, it doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem like there's much steering capability here. It just kind of goes in whatever direction it goes in. Which means we actually need to get some forward can you put propellers on this? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's a good idea. If we... Actually, wonder if we put one of these here. And then we better put some landing gear on it or else it'll get crunched. Because we're going to have to place it on the ground. Well, that's not quite what we want. So that didn't work. What can we do to get aerodynamic propeller? Oh, okay, let's see. Huh? That didn't. What is the arrow? Let me go back to, let's see, small propeller. Lift direction when hovering over it. Okay, so we need, if we do that. Yeah, that doesn't help. That makes it so we can't fly, so that's not going to do us any good. So get rid of that. So we'll go back to the original idea that I had, which is we'll put some wheels on it. And it won't fly again. Wow. Let's see. If propellers in the front or on lower pylons, it will go forward. No, well, the problem is that it also flies apart when I tried that. All right, so let's see. We need more propeller action now. And we'll see if that's far enough away to put another propeller. There we go. Good. So we'll do that all the way around. We make things go. That's what this game should be called, is Make Things Go. That would be a perfect name for this game. And now we need the propeller, or the whatever the heck these things are. Alright, so is that enough to get our flight going? Yes. So now we just need something to give us a little forward motion. All right, let's see if this works. Not quite what I expected. This is like ridiculously difficult. Yeah, the wind definitely does not help. I will have you know, we Kurogans don't just export lies. We also export fear, misery, despair, and cheap plastic garden gnomes. I knew about the cheap plastic garden gnomes, but the rest I did not. I didn't realize that you exported fear and misery. I mean, granted, it's obvious that the leader of your nation does. Ah, did it! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Suck on that, bird. Now, just to be clear, let me see here. I have been... Let's get past this stupid ad. Hey, I didn't get demonetized? Amazing. Alright, so I have been streaming for 1 hour and 38 minutes, and I have now gotten further than Bird of Prey. So, just for the record... Oh, geez, but it's just going to get worse now. So, replay it. Hey, rewind the stream. Not doing that again. However, that was, I did manage to do it, so suck on that, bird. You're gonna have to stream again if you want to reclaim your throne. Probably won't take off if I put that there. Yeah, that didn't last long. Well, that was close. Got all the outside guys. Now you have the Scots to contend with. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, no kidding. Gonna have to figure out the catapult. That's the thing. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up there. And it was fun hanging out with you, but I just did want to prove that I am a better man than Joe. So, to be fair, you have more gaming experience than Bird of Prey. Well, Not really. Not with this game. I mean, I literally loaded it up. Joe technically has more experience than me because his stream was longer than mine. So, yeah. All right, guys. So have a great night, morning, whatever it is in your side of the planet. And I will see you guys mañana. That's tomorrow, Bird, just so you know.